Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna focus on ensuring our coal future. Yeah, seriously, guys, you need to comment on this. I need to change this intro kind of thing, presenting the map. I need ideas. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Right, so, the reason why I never continued exploring for coal, because we have enough coal, but because of development of our capital city area of Tomsk, Vostok here, we have quite huge industrial zone. I can see that most of the other industrial zone is working fine. We even limited some of the factories to be underperforming just because there's a lot of stuff they need to do. I was thinking a lot about our coal security. It's doing fine now. Looks like it's balancing more or less. This is the perfect showcase, this storage area. So now the train is full of coal, so he's doing the voodoo that he do so well. And we are refilling our storage area here. Of course, we have the secondary conveyor belt feeding the other processor there. And this is the second place where you can see our coal future. It's going up and down. I don't think we're in danger at all, but I think we should probably fix this hole or close this hole as much as we can. Let me just check this train for a minute, because this train should be waiting until loaded and then waiting until unloaded. Yes, that's perfect, because we only have two trains coming in here, one of them bringing gravel for these industries, and the second one is the coal ore for, well, these industries. So I'm just gonna put this one as wait until unloaded, and of course this is gravel. Why am I doing this is just because I'm gonna stop additional train until the gravel is closed from, first of all, spending fuel on transporting gravel, and secondary, it's gonna be not polluting our train lines. So I mean, he's not gonna be there in the train lines. So this is why I need to, why the hell are you doing this? Right, I need to set these guys up to follow the, no, that's fine. Unless they cause any problems, I'm not gonna be fixing anything. If there's no problem, don't fix it. Okay, so problems, well, actually not really. So what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm gonna be trying to get more workers to work in our coal industries. So there's a couple of options I was exploring. One of them is building a mine, so that's not outrageous. We already explored this option previously. We have a mining area next to Stary Galask here. We have a mining potential big coal mine reserves, well, not potential, coal reserves here, and we can construct that. For example, let me show you. So these are the reserves under the ground. So around here would be a nice area. We can build the cableway station there. Now that would be pricey, even though we have enough money. I'm fine with that. The second area would be Petersgrad over here. It's a small village where we have our own first greenhouses, where with a lot of issues we had about those greenhouses, because of, are they really worth it, or are they realistic for this period in this area? And we have, of course, Mr. Chris's nice new neighborhood, which actually I'm thinking of expanding. We'll see how the town is going. But yeah, so there's a coal reserves here in the mountains as well. Both of those locations are pretty nice, and we can have nice conveyor station going here. That would be quite an eye candy having the, not conveyor, the cableway stations going up the hill. But both of the locations are kind of steep, and it would require a lot of construction. What I was thinking is doing something a little bit more fun, at least fun for me. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be as much fun for you as it will for me, and that would be ensuring the production of our current mine. And the only problem we have with the current mine is we don't have enough people supplied there. So hey ho, we're back at constructing our city or building up our city. So what I'm gonna do now is have a major investment in our in Sulivostok over here. What I'm gonna do is gonna build one of these pathways. Well, not one of them. Actually, I'm gonna build a lot of these pathways here. And I noticed that we have a church on one side, and we have so we have a big square here. Let's say that it's cobblestone, even though it's gravel, but let's say it's cobblestone. And what I'm gonna start with on this side, I'm gonna build some kind of monument over here. So let's go for Lenin. We already have Lenin here. I am thinking of something, maybe a sickle and hammer. I will not. Ooh. So let's see how big this is. Ooh, this would be perfect. Oh, but it's a little bit on the big side. It doesn't have to be. That doesn't have to be so. This one looks a little bit smaller, and I think we're gonna go for this one here. This is the monument to Soviet Union. We are the Soviet Republic, so we are perfectly fine with this one. So let's go and try to plonk this one. Let's go a little bit closer here, so it will remove the trees. Actually, all the trees need to be removed. So there we go. And we're gonna have, and now I'm urging you to do you know which city is this? On one side we have a church, on the other side we have a monument. Actually, it's something bigger than a church on this side in the town that I'm thinking of, and it's not really a monument. Kinda is monument. It's actually a building that has a purpose on the other side of the square. Now think about the square I'm thinking of, and hit the comment section and let me know what do you think the square I'm thinking of is. This definitely needs to be purchased, so I'm gonna go and purchase this, and I'm gonna be purchasing some of the streets over here as well. Okay, so the part of Sulivostok that I was thinking of upgrading is, of course, this. I don't even know what side of this world this is anymore. East, west, north, south. But from this point of view, which I think it's not really a south. Let's check this. This would be northwest if you take that northeast. This is north, this is east, this is west, and this is south where the sea is. Of course, I think there's a couple of, like, this is a normal way a person would build will make a map. Unfortunately, developers had another plan. I know that there's a saying that goes that sun sets and rises in the east, and probably what the developers wanted to do with this, and I'm pretty sure I didn't follow this shadows throughout the whole day, but I think it might be that they're actually setting and rising on the same side. I'm not sure about this. This is just my theory, because there is some kind of saying about east and west, and anyway, so if we follow the shadows, and this is a north hemisphere, that would be the south. So actually north would be the south, but you know what, I don't think I am not sharp, I'm not smart enough to go into this, so I'm just gonna leave this to professionals. That means you guys in the comment section, you tell me what's north, what's south in this game. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upgrade the existing roads that Mr. Toprus wanted us to have, or at least that he built this town with, and we're gonna build on existing blocks already. So the existing blocks are the ones, well, surrounded by these roads. So I'm gonna fully upgrade this roads, and we're gonna start developing this part of the city. I'm gonna still leave the old town here, these three buildings for now. Everything else is up for grabs, and of course the rich comrades' houses here, even though they look old, they are the houses with a view. Okay, so we need to boost amount of people that come to this that gravitate to this cableway station. So let's see what is the closest way for them to walk to. Actually, let's go from here. You can see that not a lot of people are using this side of town. This seems that it's not well connected, which is a little bit understandable as well. Let me try doing this. If I go here, do we have any better connections? No. We can cut corners here, but I don't think that's actually... Actually, why not? Let's try like this. Let me see how much did we extend the path. Not by much, not by very much. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start. These are old dachas, old, let's call it old village houses. Do we have any living space in these buildings? And hell no. All of these. Ooh, pause. I'm just gonna go and resettle some of these people. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like. You know what? I don't. I like our people, and I wanted to resettle them manually. Before, you guys, like year ago, let's say 9 months ago, you guys told me that. Excuse me. That you can resettle people and they resettle in other buildings automatically. I know that developers did say this, but I did a test back then that was 9 months ago, and it didn't work like that. So for some reason I didn't get the same results as everybody else, and I kind of avoided transporting our people like that. I was hoping I can build a pathway through this, but this is not gonna create any shortcuts. We'll see when I'm done. I don't want to just make a spider web of paths just because. Yeah, just because. I'm just gonna do the... Ooh, I have a plan. This railroad is not being used anymore. And let me try this. I have a plan. I have an idea, but I think it's not gonna work, but still I'm gonna try to implement them. I'm gonna go and remove the railroad from here. This is not being used anymore. This was being used for backing the trains up or reversing the trains, so now it doesn't work. It doesn't need to be here anymore. What I want to build is another bridge here, probably. Well, hopefully. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do this, because it looks like we have that the height of the sides of this road is a little bit on the high side. Oh, what the hell was that? Just for a second there was something. What I'm gonna try to do now, let's do... You know what's interesting? I was able to build a bridge here, now I'm not. This is interesting. I think something happened with the grid over here. Let me try... Let's do this. If I'm gonna play with this, let's play. Let's remove this pathway and this pathway, and let's see if we can build this bridge or not. What the hell? What? Okay. Pillars can be built because of the infrastructure. That's fine. Let's see these bridges. Mr. Jeff Bridges. No, I can see pillars going through the... I can see semaphores going through the pillars, so I'm pretty sure that this is not high enough. I can try... Let's see it like this. I don't know what the hell that was for a second. I had the best hopes. It was green, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's a thing. So let's try over here maybe. No, I don't think this is going to be a possibility. I think this is just too low. There's other possibility here. Let me just remove a couple of more houses from here. I don't think these guys are excluded from anything, so I think I'm gonna... Yeah, also, continuing on with the conversation that I think needs to be had. I started doing here a public transport thing, and this is something I'm gonna be talking about, we're gonna be talking about in the future, at least on this channel, is the best design of the cities. How is it... how was the best way to design your city? For example, we don't care, it's fine, it's gonna be fine. So for example, we have Novodanilsk here, and it has a unique feature where some of the things that people need is on one side of the city, the other things are on the other. For example, shoppers in this case. I think I should increase number of shoppers here, and some goods are missing. Yeah, I think we should definitely... we need to have a different approach to this system of... Actually, you know what? Electronics definitely doesn't need to be here, because electronics can be imported, and this is more or less the same. Anyway, so what I have here, I have a city, normal city, functioning city. Let's see, the population is 3,500, let's say so. We have much more capacity, that's perfectly fine. The problem with this city is that people on this side will tend to not to have meat electronics. This is a little bit because of us not... actually not having these in the shop because of the bad distribution. The second thing is that sometimes they don't actually the stations don't work perfectly. So what's the deal with that? So bus stations have capacities. Okay, so what's with the capacity? Amount of people that can be there. If we have too many workers, for example, then other people can't really come here. So I can prevent people from coming to this station, or I can, what I didn't do, because I'm using these stations to transport workers as well to the industrial zone, and also I can prevent people from actually boarding the buses, which is what I did. And then we have only few people boarding the buses, and I don't think they are all the people that can actually fit on this station. I'm just gonna check the capacity of this station because I think it's 200 people. You can see that we have just under 100 workers, and then we have 39, 18, and 0 here. So I think the 200 would be capacity of this station. That would be under mods, and that would be under platform station. Here we go. So this is extra small, and it has even less. It has 150 people. So this is the problem. This is what I was telling you all along, that this fills in with 250 people, mostly workers, and then they can't really go to work. This either has to be serviced extremely well, and while we're talking about service, let's activate the only cheat mode I'm using. That would be the line spacing, and let's see if we can improve public transport. Now, initially it works fine, but you either have to build bigger stations that can service more people. The only problem is we need people to be able to go to the station, which is the problem here. They can't go to the station because station is full of workers in this case. And then the people going to the other side of the city, they can't get what they need. We can always, if we think, you have to plan this stuff. Well, surprise, surprise, we have to plan for stuff in this game. Plan for approximate size of your city, and I think from the beginning we knew that this city is going to be bigger than it's going to be big. It's going to be relatively big, especially that we started building aluminum in the industry here. So I should have started planning for this from the beginning. Right. You can see that we already don't have even enough professors for this university, and we actually have, that's the only university we have, but that's fine. Not everybody, some kids can be left behind. Coffee time, guys. If you didn't, consider subscribing and liking the video. Right, and if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video as well. Coffee is the support, by the way. Right, so we have this kind of city. Okay, so I did the same thing here in Vladivostok. So we had a discussion in the comment section about this. What are we supposed to do with this kind of city design? After it grows to a certain degree, your bus stations are not servicing you that well anymore because of the reasons that we just mentioned. So what we have to do is either increase or change the bus stations, which is going to be interesting. For example, this is 220 people, but I don't think this would be enough as well. So I think what you need to do is either have multiple stations, or you prevent people from going to the for example, there's people on this side of the city that they don't go to universities as well. Why is that a problem? Because half of the city is not getting university education. What do I mean by that? Because this station had prevented students and the rest of the passengers from boarding this station. They were unable to be transferred to side of the city that has university. So that's a little bit of a problem. So what I'm gonna do now is plan for the future as well, for cities to have more stuff that they need. For example, shops should be locally available. This is my train of thought right now. So that being said, I think I should plan for a shop on this side. Well, actually, the other side of the city. Maybe not here, not in this city, but this is what we should be planning for the future. What I'm gonna try now, I'm gonna just disable this and see if I can. Oh, really? It's wow. Why? Okay. Overlaps existing construction. I would say that that's probably the path over here, but that's fine. Let's check if it's so. Not really, it's actually electrical cables here. What I'm gonna do now is pause the game, because I think these electrical cables were also preventing us from building the bridge. So let me see if I can build a new bridge over here. Walking speed 75%. We don't have any faster walking speed over the bridges. That's strange, but that's fine. Let's see here. Can we build a bridge in this direction? This is something, but the angle of connection is wrong. That means that we have to start with a path first. So if we do this and put a path first, and then try to build a bridge, if we have enough space, this bridge is going to be built. Unfortunately, this one is really too close to the railroads to be viable. I will remove a little bit more of the road from here just to create a little bit more space, and let's see if I can build a bridge here. No, this is an angle is too bad, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about the angle. If the angle is the only problem, we can deal with that. So what we can do is create a new road, which is actually going to be even better for us, because it's going to be directing people directly there. So what kind of bridge would I put here? I wanted to go for the naked one, because it's going to be short span, because you can see already that we can actually build this bridge that I wanted. Perfect. The problem with this is going to be that this road over here is going to look a freaking ugly now. So I'm going to try to trim back a road over here. I know what, we need to start removing these buildings as well, but actually that would be probably the best thing to do around here. Let's just remove this, and let's hope that we have around here enough living space for our people so they will move elsewhere. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know what the range of moving these people is, but I think I should test this and make a video of it. When you remove the buildings, how far people will go, because if they just populated some village far in the mountains, fine, I'm fine with that. That's up to our people if they wanna do things like that. So let's see this bridge. Now we have a lot of free space everywhere around here. Actually, we don't have to pause this, but we have a lot of free space everywhere. So let's see if we can what did we do? These are the double cables. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do here, no, I'm not gonna mess with cables too much, because I know I'm gonna mess this up too badly. Let's see if I can build the bridge, for example, from here towards this road. So that would be something like this. Oh, definitely not you. Let's go for you. And then let's build a bridge. Let's go for a normal bridge like this. These guys have a huge span. Since they have a huge span, as I like to put it, I think I should make it look a little bit feng shui. So I think I should... You just worked. Here we go. So something like this. Looks like the span of the bridge doesn't move, or the pillars don't move. So more or less, if I build it like this, I'm still worried that these trains are gonna go through this. You know what? Why the hell am I pausing this? Let's build a short bridge. Now, I'm not gonna start on this bridge yet, because I would like to see trains pass underneath this. I would like to see trains. And let's build something like this. And let's remove this path here. Yeah, I think this would be okay. Okay, so I need a train. Come on, chop train. If it goes through the bridge, I'm gonna remove it. If it goes underneath, because you can see after the semaphores, they have a dip going down. We don't have overhead cables, and we're not gonna be using them in this series, but I'm just wondering how this is gonna look. Okay, come on, chop, train. Okay, this one looks good, but he has lower profile of the wagons. Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm sold. Our companies can start on this. We're gonna be paying for some apartment buildings. Okay, so we said we need to increase population of this area over here, so let's start. Buildings, my favorite part. Okay, so which buildings do we choose? I have no idea. Let's see, what do we have? We have, ooh, Pripyat buildings. This would be quite nice, but they have a huge foot. Ooh, they actually can fit here. I think this is too big, especially for something that is going towards the suburbs. I think I should go for something. I love these Panelki buildings. They are awesome. I just love them. But I think we I built too many of those. I think we should put something different. New political power or stream is forming. Ooh, Leningradkas. They're a little bit chubby, but hey ho. Okay, let's pass. Let's pass for now. Taller, no. What about these Slaviankas? This one actually doesn't look too bad. I kind of like this one. I kind of like this one here. How was what's the population? Maybe. What about these? Have 5 stories high. There, 110 people can live here. That's nice. That's all good and nice. What about? Okay, this is too long. These are 5-story. What about something a little bit in between? Let's say 7. Oh, this is 5, 5, 5. Okay, I see. I think you know where this is going. 5-story high. I know 100%. I grew up in kinda in those, but 5-story is 5 or 4-story high buildings are staple of Soviet construction, because there was a rule that buildings shouldn't be more than 5-story. If they're more than 4 or 5 stories high, you need to implement an elevator in them. And what about these? Okay, this is a little bit. Okay, this is better. And these one don't have footprint. This is. Oh, I know these. You know what? I think I like one of these. And they have perfect capacity, population. So I think I'm gonna go for one of these. These don't have collision, so I'm gonna have to be careful how I place them. Because if I just place them, which we're gonna do right now, I'm just gonna plonk them. Let's say just this. And we're gonna do a quick inspection. It's not connected. I'm gonna do quick inspection. And this is something that we actually cannot do because I need a better view of this building. I'm gonna have to try to place it and then see how it's gonna look. Look, you can see that foundation here is gonna be underneath the ground, and this is something I don't want. We can try to level this area. We might have some success in this, but if you try to level something that doesn't want to be leveled, even if you're successful, it's it can cause some issues. Not issues, just it's gonna look ugly. And try to avoid it. If you can build it, build it. If you can't, you can't. So try to stick to that. What I'm gonna go and try to go back to this building again and see how much. Yeah, I think this is not gonna go. This shush will not float, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. We can try building smaller ones, but you can see the same issue here with foundation. I am gonna be using the buildings with no collisions. I don't think that's a cheating, because I will do my best for it to fit perfectly in the environment. So yeah, I'm gonna be using it. Okay, obviously I'm gonna pass on these. I'm gonna see what else we have a little bit higher. These buildings actually are not. Oh, they're not gonna fit here. I want to say these are not bad, and they're really not bad, but they won't fit around here. They have a huge footprint. This is barracks. I don't like those. 4-story high buildings. Let's see. Okay, 6 stories. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Where were you my whole life? But these guys are not gonna fit perfectly in here. So let me try to. Here, this is gonna fit. I'm not gonna mess with this building. I'm just gonna plonk it here, and I'm gonna have the sister building under different angle over here. This is 6-story. It's a little bit taller than the other one, which is fine. It's not nothing drastic. We are not building something unrealistic. Well, there's no such a thing in Soviet Republic. There's no such a thing as unrealistic. So we're gonna have 2 buildings. Are they touching each other? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, actually this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna leave it. I wanted to remove it straight away, but I'm gonna leave it to see how it's gonna look like when it's built. Bear in mind that I'm not cheating here. I'm not doing anything out of ordinary. I'm just plonking buildings. Okay, let's continue on and let's see what else we have. Let's go back to one of those with a bigger footprint in the beginning. Let's see. 9-story high buildings. Actually, there. Yeah, I think. Did I build too many of them? I don't think I did. Let's see here. This is a corner building. Okay. No, actually, I just gave up on that. On the idea that I didn't even start. I wanted to build I wanted to build, actually, you know what, that's gonna be over here. That's gonna be over here. I will build a huge mega block. It's not really a mega block, it's this mod here. It has 9-story high buildings, which will have a decent amount of people living in there. What I need to do with these people now, you know what, I'm just gonna remove the building. I think we're gonna be fine, because I think I'm gonna be paying for these buildings, and you're gonna see that it's gonna be all worth it. Oh, Mr. Toprus is cursing my name now. I just demolished the, not really last, but one of the last remnants of his city. But look what I found. I found the part of the road that actually doesn't fit in here. Okay, so we have a big block here. So I'm gonna try to do one of those monstrosities. I'm gonna be using only these two buildings. So we have building number 9, which is a corner building. I think Mr. Toprus made this into next to perfect corner over here. So I'm gonna try to keep it perfectly straight. Alright, okay, so this one doesn't fit on this side, and it's supposed to fit on this side. So what this actually is, it's something that fits in this direction. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna remove this one because, first of all, I'm against putting them so close to the road. What about 3 and 5? Yeah, we can do 3 and 5 as well, stories high, but the problem is that none of them has corners. That corners are only these 9-story high buildings. This is way too tall, I'm not gonna deal with that. You can see that this is a corner building, how it's L-shaped, but we can be generous with the space. I'm perfectly fine with that. So let's build 2 of those, or let's start like this. Let's build one of these, and then you can see that we can't really place this. This is supposed to be fitting perfectly with this, but I don't see, I can't really put my finger on the exact corner of the building so it doesn't look horrible. So yeah, maybe I should have started from the opposite side. Yeah, let's try like this. Don't curse my name if this doesn't look perfect. Okay, it looks kind of okay, I think, but let's see if I can continue with this corner here. Oh, I can. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know. I will see when it's finished. So this is what I wanted to do as a kind of triple building. but by the way, this kind of beats the purpose of building it close to this, because I don't know if people from here, actually it's only 300 meters away. They might be able to walk here. So let's finish these buildings. So let's finish these buildings and let people move in. So we have 200 and 350,000 more or less will cost this project cost. Okay, so this is new housing for young couples looking to build their careers. So let's try to build this. I will pay for this as well, and let's pay for this and this and... Okay, this one is gonna look ugly. That's fine. Oh, no. Darn it. Let's build this one, build this one, and build this one. Okay, I don't know what you think. How good my... it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Well, that's not the corner. The corner is this one here. Yeah, no, not this one. The corner is here. You can see that it's not perfect. Where is it? Oh, it's that way. Here, you can see the corner here. Yeah, it was challenging. I have no... it's just bad design. I think the designer should be... not designer of the mod, but designer of these buildings, which is technically me, should be shot. Okay, so let's see the distances. Perfect, they can walk from here. Okay, so I'm kind of challenged to build the same thing on the other side. But I won't, kinda I will, because I'm gonna building the lower buildings of the same model. So I think maybe 5-story high buildings with the same... we don't have a corner building here, so that's not a thing, but we can build either, let's say, 2 of these, or... yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 2 of these. I want to leave a little bit of a, you know, sunshine coming to to the area. So I'm gonna go and finish these buildings over here. And yeah, let's just go for 2 of those. I was thinking of getting a bigger one as well. I think it would be better because I'm kind of... Oh, they can walk even here. Oh, perfect. How nice. Yes, so there we go. We have additional living space for our people, and hopefully they're gonna like it. That's gonna be a couple of 100 people. I don't think we actually increased the population of the... Maybe. It was 130. How much? These are 135 people, and we had the smaller one than this. Or, yeah, I think it was like this one, and the long one, that would be 220 people, and we can have 250 people can live in these buildings, plus we have yeah, it's an increase. It's definitely an increase. And then we talked about this shopping center, but unfortunately this shopping center over here is gonna be in range of all of these buildings, especially when the bridge is finished. So and probably I should build a path on this side as well, so we have access on all fronts. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit... This is gonna be a little bit designer time for old Oolykee. Here we go. There we go, something like this. We have children's playground place or whatever we need to do. But heating plant is covering, exchanger is covering everything. We have capacity. The world makes sense one more time. Okay, so everything is done over here. We're gonna leave it as it is. Tree-wise, again, I still didn't make a tutorial on the trees. I'm still exchanging with Mr. G, Mr. OG, or Old Gala some ideas about this, but soon it's gonna be done. And I can see definitely potential about this being built. Almost perfectly straight. I'm pretty sure it's not, but let's call it that it's almost perfectly straight. There you go. What do you think about my mega bad project? Look, my personal opinion about these buildings is that they are magnificent. I lived in the apartments my whole life. Apparently not first 2 years of my life, but I have bad memory from them. But since then, always apartment, except in Dublin I was, well, practically apartments. But anyway, so I have a good view of apartments, and I also have good view of the commie construction, like quality of construction, not insulation, not chipping away and stuff like that, but that building is gonna stay there for 1,000 years. I don't know, you guys might have different opinion of those, and I think they're low maintenance building. Not low utility, but some of them later on are better utility as well. So I have a positive view of these kind of buildings. I wish I can put something on this side that is gonna look nice, but unfortunately this building doesn't fit in here. But what if I try? No, I'm not even gonna try. It just looks like it looks. Unfinished projects. Oh, they're the same buildings. Oh, my bad. Well, actually, no. That's good. Right, so what can I build here? What does the side of town has that this one doesn't? Well, this side of town has a house of culture, which is definitely out of reach of this. And since this is our second capital, which is practically they're connected, I will be building something unique over here. We have Bolshoi Theater in our capital of Tomsk, which is all the way over there. We will have something different here. I think theater... Yeah, actually, let's see what we have here. We have the cinema, and what I meant was theater of young viewer, but that's not what I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna be having myself a coffee. And I will be building something here. Oh, I bet kindergartens are gonna be a hit here, because this one looks like it has some capacity, but when this is filled in, there's no stopping us. Theater of young viewer, yeah. So, oh, no, Oceanium. This would be slap in the face of kind of like a rivalry. Tomsk is kind of on the coast, and Sulivostok having aquarium would be like, hey, we are more sea related than you guys, and I'm gonna build this on our own. So there's gonna be a purpose to this one. I would like to have it connected to these paths, but also I would like to have it a little bit more central. Yeah, I'll go for the paths, because I think even though we're gonna have some employment in this building, I would like to have something else around here. So no Bolshoi, what Theater of Young Viewer is a quite big building, and I'm not gonna go for that. We have Oceanium. I was thinking, what about people, what do they need here? Sports. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Sports playgrounds. We don't have a hockey arena here, but we won't be able to fit it anyway. So this is the model I'm using for hockey arena, and this one is not gonna fit in here. It should fit somewhere near the bus station, and I also don't want to implement a third bus station. I see some trains stopping here. Why is it so? Control H. Okay, this didn't resolve anything. So he cannot go because there's somebody in the intersection. Who is in the intersection? Let's check this. No, he needs to go here to the left-hand side, but he can... Can you? So this exchanger, you should be able to go here, but on the left-hand side. How do I make him disregard the semaphores? I can remove semaphore. No, that should work. And then I go for implementing it again, just to clear this up. This guy wants to go in the same lane as this one. This one is clear, so he should be able to go to the left-hand side lane. But he wanted to go to the right-hand side. I was thinking that it's not well connected, but it is. I have a feeling that these trains cannot go to the left-hand side lane. That's just my feeling. And why is this not... why didn't I do anything about this? This could have been a problem as well. Yeah, because this train was technically occupying this whole area, because there's no semaphore separating this rail line. So let's separate this rail line, and technically this is... Actually, wait. It should be here. Yeah, and then remove 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I hope that it's gonna be orange, but it's not. And there we go. Looks like everything makes sense once again. I kinda rebuilt this whole area by resolving traffic problems, but we still have a lot of traffic coming over this railroad, which is quite busy. That's gonna be interesting. That's definitely gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's move on. What do? We do the following. We are done with upgrading this city. Actually, one more thing. I wanted to place a sports something around here. Well, you know what? Let's do that right now. We have this town, and let me just check this. Will there be transfer in these buildings? So these buildings are practically empty. There's 1 or 2 people here. I think it's similar situation here. I'm gonna be demolishing this huge building over here, and let's see where the people are gonna go. Not here, not here, not here. 11 here, 108 here, and nobody here. 11 and 108. Close enough. Maybe some of them were transferred to the neighboring buildings, but anyway. What I'm gonna start here, because I think I like both Sitomsk and Sulivostok. They're like really, I love every single city we have, and I can spend an episode doing the rich people go away. Equality, it's our buildings, our. So we gonna go and remove some of these paths, and I'm gonna plonk in a hockey arena around here. That being said, I probably should... this is not gonna fit here, of course. We're gonna have to do road removal as well. So let's go back to the hockey arena and see how big it's gonna be. Well, technically I could squeeze it in here, and that's what she said, but I won't. I'm gonna be generous with... Oh, we have a kindergarten here. Okay, that's good. Let me just remove this path. I will be redoing this in a second, and let's see where we can squeeze in our arena. I think this is good enough. Yeah, the problem is now with this whole situation, this arena is going to be accessible for... Oh, do you know what square we were talking about? You probably already guessed, but anyway, it's not hard. Right, so... right, we already... this is... Will this be connected? Let's try this. I'm gonna build this path, and I'm gonna pay for it. Let's try to do it this way. Let's try to do it this way. Let's see what's this connected to. Well, this is connected to a huge chunk of the city. Unfortunately, it's not connected to every single building. We are simulating that this is an actual hockey arena, so technically it should be connected to everybody. I probably should build a parking lots or something like that, but for, you know, for well-off Soviets. But no, I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm gonna leave it as it is because we don't have space for parking spaces, and it's a local arena. The other side of the city has the sauna or something, so yeah, let's leave it with that. So we have hockey arena plans for another city. Unfortunately, Galask, actually not really unfortunately, because we can, well, no, they have the pool here. You know what, they deserve arena as well, and we're gonna do it here. I don't care. We're gonna have arena in every city in this decade. Not because it's easy, but because it's hard. So let's go and remove some of these roads. We have a little bit of a road here. I believe that this is enough space for hockey arena. So hockey arena here. Hockey arena looking towards... yeah, towards that part of town would be better because it's close enough to this side. Okay, I think this is the best way. In the middle. Bang, spanking middle. And I will be connecting it with one of the paths because obviously works for starting the construction. So let's go with this one and just pay for it. They're gonna have access as workers as well. That's fine in my book. And just let's try to connect. Wow, this side is... I think this side is overly connected. Too many entrances. And especially on... yeah, that means that... no, wait. Oh, no, I'm just doing mistake after mistake. Demolish this. No, it's not going there. We have perfect space for it, actually. Just go away. Go away. Oh, I hate these little bits when they'll stay. Let's go away. I'm gonna place it to be faced in the opposite direction because it's gonna help our entrances. Actually, I think that was a mistake. Oh, son of a... okay, no. Original plans, I think. Yeah, this is... I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna go and build this path, that's it, and then I'm gonna just connect everything else. And I did bad calculations. Not the first time, and trust you me, not the last time. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave this as it is, and let's see if we can. We can. Oh, yes, we can. We can have hockey arena around here. We have pools here next to refinery. Guess what they're swimming in? We have a big school gym over here, but you can see that it's not fit for purpose. It has only six workers working here, and this area has parking lots. So what we're gonna do here, we have a bus station. In this area over here, we're gonna have a huge hockey arena. Yes, sorry, we're gonna have hockey arenas everywhere. You guys watching from US, don't hide. I know that you like hockey as well. Let's say that Canadians, 18, you know I'm looking at you. You and your Oilers, I know that you like the them suck. I don't. I'm not sure. But yeah, hockey arenas. So all the, well, I'm not gonna say that all the cities will have hockey arena, but all the big cities will have hockey arena. So let's go for this one over here. I'm gonna pay for this. I will be building some of the paths left and right as one does, and like this. Perfect. And like this. We'll see how we're gonna connect it across, because next stop, what we have on our agenda, will be the building of the extension of this part of the city. Okay, so we have new buildings to implement here. I like those. 145 people, they are nice, but I think we're gonna have a couple of different towers over here. I'm gonna have to continue expanding our road network as well. Actually, I'm not even sure how big we can build it, and you know what, I'm actually interested in this. If I build a road from here to, let's say, here, that's all fine and good. I can build it all the way to here, I think. Let's level this. Oh, let's not. Oh, son of a gun. Let's try to level this way. So something like this maybe. Oh, wow. Okay, this is definitely that I don't want to do. I don't want to, especially in this, it's a flat-ish area. I don't want to build like really steep angles or whatever. Just like maybe smoothing the terrain out would be nice. And let's go one more time, and this works perfectly, as you can see. So if we build it all the way here, and build it like this, that's fine. And then build it. And this is why I didn't want to build it initially. Let's try in opposite direction. Doesn't work, but if you go bit by bit, it works. This one is not going to have any issues, but it's still hilly terrain. There we go. We are expanding the city even further. Public transport should be covering all of this area. You can see the distances they have from here, but again, problem is the number of workers gravitating towards this station, which is going to increase exponentially. And it's a small station. So what they're gonna need is a lot of things near to them. So what do people need? For example, this guy. What do you need? You need nothing. You're loitering. He has everything full and he's standing there. Wait a minute. Is that the only one? Okay. So what does this guy need? I'm just checking this guy out. Home building, Panelak. What's she doing now? Current demands amount satisfaction. Current past the electronics. Okay. I have no idea. I give up. I don't know what she wants. She has university education. She's just standing there on the station. We have university over here, and yet we have people waiting for university. That is because some of them can't actually walk there, but they can walk to the station. So university, well, you guys are going to be left behind. Okay, what about our colorful cars? How they doing? How you doing? I think that's something that we should be building. Let's do that right now. We have energy security issue, and we are building. We actually finished. Oh, that's a shocker. We finished our power plant over here. This is absolutely perfect. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be building parking spaces next to this power plant. The problem is if I build the parking spaces to this power plant, who says that they're going to be going there? It could be steel mill. What I'm going to do now is ignore them, and I'm going to go to actual useful part of the well, our power infrastructure, and I know that these guys are not going to be misusing our oh, they will. Right, okay, so I'm going to go and build parking spaces over here next to the mud roads. That's going to be hopefully far enough from the parking from the other industries. So let's go. What do you need here? You need 22 and 17. That's 39. Let's go for a couple of... Is this 18? No, that's 12, 14, 20. Maybe 2 of these, or maybe 3 of these. Let's go for 3 of these. These look the more smaller parking spaces you build, the better. So let's level this area a bit, just a wee bit. And this is what I hate about this. For example, we are building a parking space here, and yet cables overhead are saying, no, there's a construction above you. Yes, but it's freaking, this is a layer of asphalt here. And some lighting, but layer of asphalt here. There's no reason for you to do this. And yet it does. We're gonna have to find a different spot for it, but like I said, I'm gonna have 3 of those. I think 1 and 2. Well, I can build this one quite closer. Let me remove this one, and actually let me build these, because we don't really care that much about this. We're gonna have a second one. Yeah, I have a perfect solution. You know what you're getting? You're getting asphalt. There we go. And you are getting asphalt too. Asphalt. And here and here. Which ironically does help our cars move faster, but also helps our people go... How much is this one? I forgot how much capacity. This is 16, I believe. This is 32, and this would be 8, I believe. Doesn't matter. We're gonna go for mods anyway. 12. Let's go for a couple of these parking spaces like we initially envisioned. And close, far. And there we go. Could have I done this better? Probably. Will I do? No. Okay, there we go. And asphalt, asphalt. And there we go. Right, so they should be quickly connect. Okay, they're loading. I was like, what the hell is happening here? But you can see that they're spending more coal than using because this truck is... They're not full. That's the problem. And why is this so slow? I mean, it's filling. I know it's slow because it has to be. This is how Mr. Topros designed this. But anyway, let's finish this first. And oh, I just remembered we finished chemical industry as well. This one is connected. This one will be connected. Can you build a path underneath here? Come on, they can lower their heads underneath this. No, no, that's how you're gonna play, right? Yeah, this is gonna be good enough. There we go. Heating plant and bollocks. Power plant. Can I build? No. If I build a... Yeah, I think that this is... Let me just check this. Of course you do. They have access to the processing plant as well, but that's fine. Okay, so we have some cars over here, and they are also in walking distance to everything. That's perfect. Sorry, parking lots. And let's check where we're gonna place parking lots. So we have Nega over here, no space, and we have the Novgorod here, no space. Right. Where do we place cars? Where do we put... Oh, I know. Here we go. I think we're gonna go for around here. Let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna place them around the city. First come, first serve. This is how we roll. Oh, no, that's not the wrong direction. Well, the only problem is, will they be using it for other stuff? I bet they will. So... There we go, and 2 more, so we're gonna go for parking spaces. Yeah, right, so this one is gonna be around here. I would like to place it around some finished infrastructure that is not gonna be moved, but I don't think we have anything like that, so everything is on the table here. We can place it anywhere we want. Wow, this is horrible. This is well, we can place it here. They're walking to this station anyway, so why the hell wouldn't they just walk here? So let's remove the paying option and let's level this area. Okay, and build it. Plonk one down. Let's try another one over here. Maybe not. I need another one. Behind the church. I think I'm just placing it here for no reason. You know what? I said I wanted to do something. Let's buy cars for here so we have some kind of security. I said to myself in my head, let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go for some different color. Green, yellow, no yellow. Baby blue, no. Green we have, yeah, white, red. We have Polish Fiats. We're gonna go for those for red. We're gonna have a couple of, I think this is Skoda or something, or I'm not really sure. Couple of blacks, couple of this looks orange, and darker blue. I think we have those green Warburgs. Okay, there we go. And let's go the same thing we're gonna do over here. I'm pretty sure that they're already driving those cars, so let's go and have a couple of those. 2 green, 2 blue, 2 red, 2 black, 2 whites, and oranges. There we go. And the third parking lot, which I thought we're not gonna have time to place, but looks like we do. I wanted to place it around here, but as previously mentioned, this area here is also weird. Nobody's complaining about the jobs, that's strange. Nobody's complaining about the jobs, and yet we have... Well, actually, let me just check this. Town Hall, 29 unemployed people. Just 29, that's not a lot. Most of them here in town center. What the hell is happening over here? Oh, this is food deliveries. There's somebody dying in there and they're waiting for food to be delivered. That's how we roll. This is the Soviet Republic. Where am I gonna place these parking spaces? Let's try. I have to. I'm gonna place it here just because it's more sensible to do this because it's closer to the power plant and the area that we are actually trying to invest in. So I'm gonna go and level this part just across the snow services. I know they're technical services, but I know they're also named differently in different countries. And pay for this. And there we go. Snobs from tourist areas are now able to go to work in power plant with their fancy cars. And who knows if they will, because this might be beneath them, because they all work in tourist industry. They're rich, they have apartments, they're just renting it to tourists. This is still not done. This is quite surprising. Anyway, that's it. We're gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. We have three new arenas, hockey arenas we're building. We have a new neighborhood in Sulivostok, which I'm extremely proud of. It's not perfect, but I'm proud of it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a nice comment in the comment section. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment. If you did, click the like button. You know what you need to do. Come on, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. You have it in the description. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.